we're back with another match. Stooby Gacks versus Goodleshoes. I think this is personally going to be a pretty good matchup. Unfortunately, Z-Bird has had to leave the studio and take to the road. So our producer, Steve, Project 7 Gaming founder, owner, CEO, is going to step in and do a little commentation with me. But right off the bat, I think we see a strong performance from both individuals in this match. We can see Goodleshoes getting out to a little bit of a nice head start here. I do enjoy his peach play.
He is a very good peach, but Stooby Gacks is really technically sound on Fox.
That is true. Technique is going to come into this a lot with quicker guys. Peach having the advantage maybe in the air with her floating ability, but Fox definitely probably controlling the ground a bit more. It's going to be hard to see who controls the edges. I think that's going to be a big factor in here. Both are very big edge players with protecting the edge. Which character has the greater edge guarding capability will be, I think, the deciding factor in this game.
The turnips could play a huge role for Peach on the edge game.
Now at this point, it's just about how much Shoes can just lay on before, he just can't anymore. He could actually potentially go up. Ooh, never mind. I was gonna say go up another stock, but that was not the case. But was able to do a tremendous amount of damage on Fox before he dropped the stock. And let's see if he can just push him over the edge here. It does appear that he is going to do that.
Peach is known to live to very high percentages, so this is a bigger lead than it looks.
Yes. Ooh.
But a really nice
That
play.
was a very nice up smash to finish it off, tie up the series. But this, you have to take this into account. It is only game one.
It is only game one.
There's potentially, 2 more games ahead of them. They just gotta, take it slow, but you definitely don't want to drop one right out the gate. So this will play a big factor in the, potentially going ahead. Now, have both these individuals lost in the game, in the tournament, or is this the winners?
This is the winners finals.
Winners
both undefeated.
finals. These individuals are both undefeated. So obviously this is the best of the best competition-wise, except for Project 7's own Poseidon, of course, who has been doing tremendously well in the losers bracket after just a match that just tugs at your heartstrings when you see him lose.
Yes,
but he will find his way back to the promised land. Don't you worry about it. So it's still a dead heat here at on this map. Peach having 51% damage over 48, still probably has the advantage here. 81, he's starting to get up there. He needs to make a big move, and he needs to make it fast. Shoes is getting pushed towards the edge, and I think this will probably be the end. No, he's able to land back on the edge. Ooh, this might be that. Ooh. There's so much edge play
So
here.
back and forth, but Stooby does take it.
Stooby takes it in the end. That was a close one. Very close one. But, the speed and ground ability of Fox was a determining factor in that match. I'm going to be interested to see what map they choose.
I do expect him to go to Dreamland just because Peach can last so long on that map. I'd be shocked. They do go Final Destination. I was really expecting Dreamland.
This is a risky one on both sides. Since they're both quicker players, having no platforms is just going to be a head-to-head battle.
I do still think Peach has an advantage here. Because he can chain grab potentially.
Now, out of these two individuals playing, who do you think has the greater potential to take down Poseidon, Project 7's own sponsored player?
Well, Stooby Gacks did prove himself.
He did. He did prove himself. But he did not prove himself right there when he just dropped the stock right off the bat. Those are the mistakes that are going to cost you then. But he's got a little room to play with here because, he is up 1 game to none. Ooh, that might be not. Yep. And there he goes. Stooby, makes a mistake, gets off the map, and then that plays to Peach's advantage of just being able to, guard the edge, keep him off long enough to where he's got no more moves, and he just drops right off.
If he can pull off another chain grab, though, he could really take this game away pretty easily.
Yeah, Peach could definitely do some
Great
real
edge guard. That's going to be the stock.
Ooh, there it is. Could this be the making of a 3 stock?
Potentially.
It does not seem like Stooby wants that to happen as he's starting to lay on the damage a little bit more.
Great shot.
Oh,
Peach is never out, though.
If Peach is above you and you were outside the map, that is not a good look for you. That only spells trouble. Which has been the case in this match completely. Shoes comes back in this match and just shows, I may be down, but I'm not out. It's anybody's game. Fox has got to play this conservatively. If he has any chance to win this, he's got to do some damage and keep his distance. That gun will do him, a little benefit if he can get a couple shots off.
Anything for some damage.
There he goes, and he brings it back to 1 stock, having a lot of damage. But, it hasn't seemed to stop Stooby in the past. But he is in a terrible spot, and I think this will potentially do it. Oh, this is grip. It really makes your heart beat, and you feel bad for Stooby.
Great recovery, but it's not going to be enough.
But it's not enough. Goodleshoes will take the second game, bringing them 1-1 and tying it up. It's anybody's game now.
I do expect a Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Story out of this, or a Pokemon Stadium.
We'll see. He is thinking there's Yoshi's Island.
The smaller ceiling, closer blast zones, it's a big advantage for Fox with how long Peach can live.
Yeah, Shoes, Shoes is keeping his distance and playing, playing those, what are they called?
Platform.
Yeah, playing those platforms to his advantage. You like to see this. A last game, head-to-head, trading blows. It's anybody's game. You just love to see it, especially in the finals of both of the winners bracket.
Stooby does take the first stock. Let's see if he can.
But I think it's going to be a back-to-back drop or a set drop here. And it will not. Stooby finally gets dropped, and Shoes only has 5% damage. He takes a little damage there, but he's keeping his distance. He's playing all his platforms. He's looking for his exact spot to strike.
That down smash just put those 3 down smashes put him at 61%. Just such a strong move.
Ooh. But, that was the perfect throw. Perfect throw, and then the perfect edge guard to make Stooby drop another stock. It is not looking good for Stooby Gacks at this moment. But he says, hey, a real go-getter, you don't know what you're fucking talking about because I'm going to up smash and knock this bitch right out of the fucking stadium. That's what I like to see from Stooby Gacks. A little grit with our players, even though he just dropped the stock right there.
SD is really unfortunate for him.
Good golly, Miss Molly. We are seeing a string of attacks that's putting good shoes on the backs of his shoes. You know, he needs to get a grip on what he's doing here. I know he's up a stock, but you don't want to get that in your mind. You want to finish out just as strong as you've been playing through this entire experience. Ooh, and this might be the end. Fox is getting a little risky, playing more towards the edges, which is not the... And he clears another stock. If Stooby can do this, you know, that just shows that you can't count Stooby out.
That is true.
He's faced the best of the best, and he's come out on top if he can beat Goodleshoes here. Ooh, and that'll be game. Goodleshoes takes it in game 3. What a match.
Didn't realize it was best of 5.
So yeah, this is a best of 5. For the grand finals here, so we'll, Shoes is in a really good position here. He just he needs to stick to his guns, even though Stooby comes out swinging. Drops a whole stock and doesn't take much damage doing it. Oh, good God. This
He's putting on a clinic.
Stooby is going on a tirade, and Goodleshoes has to sit on that platform and think about where he's going at golf. Because this is just appalling play on Shoes' part. You don't like to see this happen to a player that's played as well as he has throughout this tournament. Oh, we got a change in territory here, and this could be beneficial to Peach, I think. Still down a stock, but definitely not out of it. They're playing the windmill to his, best potential. But Fox is having, a little bit of fun with Peach at this moment. I hate to count it out so early in the match, but it looks like Stooby is going to take this game.
At this point, Stooby is showing off.
But, at the same time, Peach is starting to push him towards the edges where Peach, reigns supreme in the past. But when he gets to the middle of the map, it's Fox all day at this point. And wow, that'll do it. That was a great...
Looks like we're going to Game 5.
Great match. We are going to a Game 5. Couldn't ask for a better appearance from these two competitors. I'm wondering if they're going to come out swinging or they're just going to test each other a little bit.
Looks like they're coming out swinging.
Man, this is insane. An insane level of play by these competitors. You really couldn't ask for anything more in the ending game. Game 5 of the finals of the winners bracket. This is what legends are made of. It would be legendary if Poseidon was here right now, but he isn't. So the game that he does come back and shows the world that, hey, Project 7's here, and they're not going anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere either. I think that's coming up in Poseidon's.
I think that's a direct quote from Poseidon.
It is actually. I'm here, Project 7's here, and we ain't going anywhere. Shoes is doing well for himself, hanging in there. But you know, all Fox has to do is put some damage on him. Doesn't appear he's going to do that. So, a full stock ahead.
What a great shine from Stooby Gacks.
Oh my lord, that's just, it hurts you deep down inside to see.
Just like that, he
happen.
brings it back. But then
Oh,
a lot of unfortunate events in the past minute.
Shoes might have this. Peach is a strong character, you know,
Live
with the
forever.
with the ability to make things happen. And I think that's what we're seeing here. You know, Peach has the stock advantage. Peach has the damage advantage. Peach also has the edge guarding advantage. So it's not looking good for Stooby, but Stooby has always shown that you can't count him out just yet. Ooh, yep, an upward smash, and we're back at it. It's anybody's game. It's game 5, championships, finals. You know, anybody's game. One miscue by wow, and that is a heartbreaking way to end it. But Shoes, good old Shoes.